So I filmed a little this morning, and I'm actually putting this at the beginning of the video. I just want to put a disclaimer out here, or kind of like a warning, or whatever you want to call it. If you've got a kid and they're watching this video, I'm not cussing on the video or anything like that. And it's kid friendly, I would say, but I would say this: if your kid really thinks that their goldfish loves them and that's their world, you may want to be careful about letting them watch this video. There are a couple of things that I say in the video that may not be something that they want to hear. So I just want to put that warning out there. So with that being said, I will proceed to the video at this time. I talked the other day about doing these random vlogs, and you heard my idea in the last video about the Let's Change These Van vlogs. I shouldn't say the last video, but the last van vlog. And I'll try to link that at the end of the video. But with that being said, I don't have a bunch of suggestions right now, but I did get a suggestion yesterday, and I've tried not to think about it a whole lot. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to use that one for now, just to kind of give you an example of what I'm talking about when we're doing these random vlogs. So the suggestion was, I want to talk about would I rather, and I hope I have this right, would I rather have a hamster-sized elephant or an elephant-sized hamster? Now, to begin with, or maybe it's which one's better. Anyways, so to begin with, I'm going to say I would rather have a hamster-sized elephant. And I'll tell you why I think it's better. To begin with, I don't have the ability to keep something the size of an elephant, okay? That is a very difficult thing to do. I don't have the space for it. Also, I think you need to keep in mind that an elephant is still going to have the mindset of an elephant if it's the size of a hamster, and the hamster is still going to have the mindset of a hamster if it's the size of an elephant. And with that being said, I would think that, well, I'll tell you what I think about hamsters to begin with. I think they're probably cute and cuddly, but they're very instinctive creatures. I'm not saying that elephants don't have instincts at all, but elephants seem to have more capacity for thought than hamsters do. And hamsters are, they're very skittish. I mean, if you ever try, unless you know the hamster very well, I mean, most hamsters that I've seen are trying to run away from everything, and it's going to perceive things as a threat. And that hamster that's the size of an elephant, when it sees somebody coming toward it, or my little dog coming toward it, does not know it's the size of an elephant. It is literally going to think it's the size of a hamster, and it's going to try to dig into the ground or dig under my house, most likely, because they try to burrow and hide themselves when they fear things. So it's going to look for a place to hide, and it's literally going to ruin everything. Because it's going to be able to, because it is a 10,000-pound thing that has little tiny claws, and it's going to burrow, and it's really going to mess things up. So it's just not practical for me in my situation to have a hamster the size of an elephant. Now, elephants, on the other hand, it has been shown that they can be trained. I know in certain countries, and I can't remember exactly which ones, I think Thailand, if I remember correctly, they have relationships with humans. They can remember things really well. I mean, my understanding is that they can remember where watering holes are for like thousands of miles. They even seem to mourn their dead. So I think they have a little more, how do I put it? They're a little more civilized. And I'm not saying they don't get scared of things. I'm not saying there's not that whole elephant and mouse thing. But if it's the size of a hamster, it's going to be easier to deal with. And that's just my main concerns. It's just mainly a size thing. and that the fact that a hamster I think would be somewhat dangerous if it were the size of an elephant, because it's working on that, I don't want to say that simple mindset, kind of, some people will say like maybe like that instinctual mindset. I don't think, and regardless of what you may or may not think about your hamster at home, and let's see if I can do this. Oops, sorry about that. Maybe see me a little better now. Regardless of what you may or may not think about your hamster at home, I don't think it has the capacity to love you. I'm sorry. I know that sounds terrible, but I think they're simple creatures, and at most, you know, that sounds so mean, but it's probably true. They're simple creatures. They may be used to you, they may get used to you, they may tolerate you, but and I think what you confuse with the fact that they're willing to let you hold them and crawl over their hands is their comfortability with you. And so I think that an elephant, the reason why I would just choose an elephant over a hamster anyways, is I think an elephant has the capability of actually showing some sort of affection toward you. Because it's proven that they're able to show affection toward each other, and they have the capacity of showing affection. I don't think a hamster has the capacity to show affection. So, I mean, with that being said, I keep on saying with that being said, not only would I rather have a hamster-sized elephant, if I had the capacity to have an elephant-sized elephant, like if I had to preserve or something, I had room that I could actually keep an elephant in, I might be more likely to just have a regular size elephant. And but I will admit, there is something cool about having a maybe you can, I don't know, maybe I'm to tilt it now, but it doesn't really matter. But something, yeah, I mean, a big old fluffy elephant-sized creature seems relatively cool. Kind of reminds me of that episode on South Park where they had the guinea pigs overtaking the I guess it was in South America somewhere, and they started eating people and all that, or attacking people. I don't remember exactly, but there is something neat about that. So I guess if you had the ability to keep it in some sort of large area, and I mean, whatever, but yeah, so I'm gonna go with hamster-sized elephant. Look at this, so stinking cute, with a little elephant with a little trunk, and it's like, I can't do an elephant sound, but it'd be a little tiny one. It wouldn't be that large sound they make. It'd be like, don't even know that's a thing. Anyways, so you kind of get an idea now of what I'm looking for as far as random topics to talk about. And once again, thank you for watching. Please, if you like the video, comment, subscribe, and click that bell button so you know when the next videos are going to be coming out. Y'all have a great day.